Hey guys, what is up? Mavbro19 here. It is a gloomy August. So today we're going to just try and grind and knock out this entirety of the potato field. Nico is not with us today, but that's alright. We're just going to try to get majority of this done, sold off, and then see what our profits make us. So I hope you'll enjoy today's episode. So yeah, we're definitely going to sell the potatoes. Finish up the field. We're going to then try to expand the field a little bit, and then start planting up some soybeans or something along those lines. So yeah, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the video. Alright everybody, we are done. Not the best profit that I wanted out. You can see some new machinery, and I'm going to talk about that a bit later. I had Nico come in off camera to help me finish up the field. Of course, we're now in September. So yeah, good profits, really good. As you can see, we still have Little Blue, uh, and Big John. This is its name. And the reason why that I got this is the dealer. I talked to them. They said they really wanted this off the lot. Um, and I had to haggle them for a couple hours about it, just solely due to the fact of they wanted it off the lot. I needed something that's got a bit more extra horse. It was a 4755 at the time. I was like, listen, I need the more powerful engine. I need 228 horse. Something that could really pull some weight around. The reason why I love John Deere is, like when I grew up on my family farm, that's all they had was John Deere equipment. So I got very used to that. I got very used to being around the John Deere. I learned basic stuff about them. When I went to go work for a farm, was at um, as a baler operator in a 6420. I was like, well, I've never actually used a tractor out in the field, for these kind of purposes. I just drove them around like here and there around the farm, but I've never actually used one in a field before. So she's like, well, that's no problem. My boss was super sweet. She's been doing it for years. She's like, yeah, we can teach you how to do it. I believe the baler at the time made 50, 60-pound bales, 22 flake, 22 to 25 flake. That's what we wanted to do. So for those farmers out there that know what I'm talking about, that's what we did. It wasn't a straddle baler. It was an offset baler. It had its own diesel engine inside. So for those farmers that know what I'm talking about, you, you know what I'm talking about when they were a pain to grease. But yeah, it was a 3-string um, offset, its own baler, which was, it was actually pretty cool. But I only had to move around 2.5, 3 miles an hour max speed when operating it just to get the proper flake count, only due to the fact of the density of the hay that we were picking up, because we did, I believe it was grass. Not grass, it was like seed grass, but it looked like straw, but it wasn't. So it was like hay, but it had that orange color of the straw that everybody was like thinking. So everybody was like, "Oh, it's straw." No, it was hay. It was just really yellowed out, which was fine. I loved my experience with them. So we were also able to get some more seed. We got this, so Big John will be pulling this, and I was like, "Listen, I really need it. I really need the 228." And they're like, well, I don't think we can make a deal. It's like, okay, I'll trade in, this 105 horsepower tractor. So they actually gave me like 29,000 and some change for that tractor. And I was like, listen, I'm going to use that as a trade-in. Luckily, we were able to get just enough money as well to pick this up too. 6 grand. Hard on the 6 grand. They didn't want to go any lower. I was like, okay, sounds like a good deal. Because I think this thing can hold like 1660 liters for seed, which is fantastic, and it's wide, like really, really, really wide too. I believe it was like 6.5 or 7 meter wide seeder. It's like perfect. The other thing too is that the other part of the deal was I promised them I'd give them wheat. It had to be done next year. That was part of the signed contract. I'd give them, an entire season's worth of wheat, because there's a lot of, I guess, local, feed around for chickens and whatnot, which I don't think we're going to be doing any animals until we at least get another plot of land. And, I'm looking at field, on the mini map over there, over in the top middle, 26, that looks like a good plot, whatnot, for you know, another field or possibly some production chains and whatnot. I really want to try to get into oil. So for soybean oil or canola oil, you know, something like really profitable. This is 2.5, so like this is 5. I believe these are made by the same company. I could be wrong. I don't think they are, but they look awfully familiar. It looks like this, just put side by side, and they made this. So, you know, this required about 200 horse. Big John can easily pull that with no ease. It is a field creator, so it acts like a plow. I love that field creator mod, and y'all can't say that I'm cheating because, well, I'm not. So I bought this outright. They wanted $10,500 for it, and I was like, nope, I'll do 8, and I'll do that. And they're like, okay, we can do 8 grand on that one. Had to haggle them for a while on that, and then I actually made enough to buy this. Now, this is brand new, off the lot. Um, it was sitting out there for a couple of years, but there was no engine hours on it whatsoever. Nobody ever wanted to actually test run it and whatnot. It's a Super Bison. And I was like, okay, well, do y'all have a header for this? And they go, yep, we do. And I was like, great, I'll take this, and I want a hood put on it. But if I buy it outright, I don't want to be charged for the hood or the paint job. And they would go, okay, we could do that if you take it today. So I was like, perfect. So it was like 23,000 for this, 5,600 for this. I was like, we can do that. Like I said, I also had Nico come help me off camera to finish up this field. We are never doing potatoes like that again unless we have bigger equipment. And I really wish that there was some 1980s style self-propelled stuff, but unfortunately there isn't, and that was just, it was a pain to do. We're gonna keep this trailer, of course, because this is gonna be good. And so this also means we need to cultivate the heck out of this field, and we're going to expand the field, possibly double or triple the size, because we have this. You know, this is going to help. We've got a much more powerful tractor, which I'm super stoked about. This little guy we're going to keep using. We can probably use for hauling stuff around. It's going to get a little bit of field work time on it. In reality, Nico, he would be taking the 2 meter, or I believe, no, I'm sorry, that's 2.5. He's going to take the 2.5 and draw the outline of the field, you know, like, you know, just a path around, and I'm going to be filling it in with this, and he's going to set the limits. Hopefully after this harvest, you know, they're still going to pay me possibly a minimum price, you know, at least so my work doesn't go to complete waste, but it's just enough to say that, okay, well, I paid this off, they're going to pay me minimum price as a return for picking this thing up, so we don't lose completely out on profits. Well, hopefully with that, we are going to be able to get a machine shed, get rid of the tent, and get a nice little log cabin, something with warmth, because it's getting colder, and I would like to be able to have something nice and cool. So, it would be nice to have something nice and cool. The other thing that I want to use the Ford for is as well as lime spreading and fertilizing. That thing does amazing work, and it's pretty quick with it too. So this tractor is probably going to only be used for cultivating. So plow tractor, row crop tractor, something along those lines. So for planting and that, this will be a sprayer, spreader, and hopefully transport. If it's got the horsepower to pull that trailer full of, you know, wheat and whatnot. And of course, we're gonna have this for a long time. You know, but it's got a small. That's not what I'm looking for. It's got a very small tank in it. So if you go all the way back here, this got like 5,800 liters. What does this have? This got 35, 40 liters. You know, so nothing too bad. This is what I was looking at. This is our end goal right here. You know, it's New Holland. Apparently, it just hit the market. You know, this is great, but it's super expensive. But it looks fantastic. You know, so this is definitely the big one that I want. But we're gonna deck this all out completely. You know, it's gonna be show model, showroom floor. You know, limited edition. But they're like, well, why not get like one of these other John Deeres, like a hydro or mechanical. I was like, well, yeah, that would be great, but that's just not something that we're looking for. But it also does have the ability to do corn. And I was like, oh, okay, but, so does the TC59. And they're like, well, you can always get like an 1175. And I was like, well, possibly for smaller stuff. I mean, we're probably going to end up, selling this or using this as a trade-in to try to get the New Holland. So we're going to keep doing that. I've got to start cultivating this because wheat needs to be planted today in looks like for September and so this month and next month. In reality, it's just, one day, so I'm going to end up saying today and tomorrow, but y'all should know what I mean by that. I would say, okay, well, let's do canola. It's got higher, a little bit higher of a profit, but, we already missed a day. It's August, and we were kind of harvesting in August and in September. So in reality, we can all cultivate today, and then we plant tomorrow, but it would not be ready until July or August. But they said that they wanted it done by September. By this time of next year, they want their load in. And I was like, you know what? You've got yourself a deal. So we're going to use this, and we're going to start cultivating, and we'll see how this ends up going. But yes, I will bring you back once this entire field is cultivated, and then I'm going to end up talking to Nico, and I think he's going to end up helping me expand the field as much as we can on plot 27. So, I'll see y'all when it's done. Uh-huh. Yes, sir. I understand. Alright, thank you. Click. Well, I just got off the phone with the dealership. Figured I'd have you come out. Apparently they got a surprise for us.
Oh?
So, let's take the tractors and drive up there and see what they got.
Sounds good.
Yeah, but they said it's a once a year thing and it's pretty freaking cool, but they said we gotta go check it out.
Okay.
Which tractor you want to take?
I'll take Ford over here.
Alright, I'd say leave the implement. Just because we're not going to be using it. How fast is your tractor going?
20 miles an hour.
Oh, nice. Good. So these tractors both have the same speed.
Yeah, I'm toggling between 19.
Whoa! I can't side draft you for crap. No, no, running over signs. No, so I'm interested to see what the dealership has for us.
Yeah, same.
I don't know, it's not often that we get a call from dealership. I mean, I know I made the guy mad today anyways because I haggled the heck out of him on this tractor and I was like, listen man, you need it off your lot. I'm here to take it. I just need the horsepower. And I think I was only able to because it was 2-wheel drive instead of 4.
Yeah.
So let's see what they got in stock for us. I'll wait up for you.
Yeah. Or I'm rounding the corner. Oh, yeah, I see it.
Oh my gosh, this gear shifter is just being slammed around. Holy cow.
Whoa.
Where are we gonna park these things?
Oh,
They have a parking spot for us?
oh, they are so nice.
Holy cow. I didn't think he was talking about a tractor show.
Alright.
Instead of just parking on next to me. Yeah, apparently they said that this is a once a year type of event where they bring out the latest and greatest and stuff, and then they also have some classic throwbacks, but I didn't think it was going to be this big.
Oh, look at the.
Wow. Holy cow, this thing's massive. It's got 1100 horsepower.
Oh damn.
Holds over like 3,000, like 3,700 liters of freaking diesel. Alright, well, what do you want to look at first? Start at one end and go to the other?
Let's do that.
Alright, we'll start at this end then.
Great.
So these are your, I guess, the 2+2 internationals, so like 3788s. These are the aardvarks. It's got that weird, you know, it like turns in the middle, but in front of the cab instead of behind it. Dual wheels, these things are nice, man. I didn't realize they were gonna have a tractor show. Holy cow! But apparently International's putting these out for over hilly terrain. Looks like they got a 6388 version of it too.
Dude, these interiors are nice though. I can see the inside if you just top up a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. All right, hop on in. See what it looks like on the inside.
Ooh, my golly.
Yeah. Holy cow. This thing is well, this is different. It's got a newer radio. It's got an air conditioner. What is this? It says refrigerant pressure. Yeah, man, this thing's got AC in it.
Same on my guy.
Yeah, holy cow. Wonder what the difference is with the 7480, because this isn't the 2+2 version. This is just a normal version, but it's got, oh, no, it does 2+2 on the dash. So this one's got rear twin, yeah, same interior. This one's got red interior. I like the red. Apparently, these things also have like different kinds of interiors, so you can get like a Western look and stuff in them.
Ooh.
Yeah, like some premium packages apparently. I think this one's its limited edition throwback to the white. Well, I no, not exactly sure, but this is international, and I think Case is talking about buying up international and whatnot.
Ooh.
Look at this behemoth of a thing.
Oh my.
8550. Yo, crank that thing up, man. It's Alice Chalmers too.
Hot duty damn.
Yo, start it. Holy cow. That thing sounds nice. This one's articulating tractor too. Gotta hop over the tires here. Well, it doesn't have a 3-point on the back, so that kind of defeats the purpose, but looks like these 2+2s do. I'm gonna hop up in there and see this thing. Oh, nice boost pressure gauges, hydraulics. There's a phone in here. It's pretty cool. Looks like a phone setup, which is apparently new, latest and greatest stuff. AC, I think, stadium lights. Wow, this thing's got some lights on it.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, the Massey Ferguson 4900 series. I heard these things weren't doing so well. Apparently they got some head gasket problems on them, but it's pretty cool to see it though.
Absolutely.
What's this look like on the inside? Fuel gauge, temperature gauge, looks like an RPM gauge. Heater, air conditioner, wiper, blower motor. Auxiliary valve, so looks like it's got 4 different hydraulics on it, so it's got a 3-point, which is super nice. Now these, the 8960s. That thing is pretty freaking slick. I would love one of these on the farm. It's got 3-point and normal trailer hitch, PTO.
Dude, listen to the startup. It is nice.
Oh, that thing is heavy. The only problem is it's got a lot of friggin' diesel, man.
Yeah. Take a look
1363.
inside.
That's 3 liters, man. I don't like how that light stays on.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing is nice. I don't know. That's an end goal thing right there, though.
Oh yeah.
There's no way in heck we could afford something like that.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. Maybe something like this this international right here, though. Something tried and true. Or these cases. Yeah, yeah. Case came over and bought out international. This is their new one, the 7250 Pro Series.
Ooh.
You just start this thing up, man?
No.
I just heard that thing all the way from over here.
Did you really?
Yeah, that thing was loud. So you remember that Ford tractor that we got in the field? Or actually that's over there? This is their limited edition version of it. It's got twin turbos.
This one.
Yeah, same tractor, but it's got dualies on it. It's got weight on it, and it looks like it can have a front end loader on it. And this is their other Ford tractor right here. Yeah, the 1184/40. Yeah, air conditioning and all that good stuff. Radio. Yeah, a couple hydraulic points on it. Nothing too intense. Like those, nothing like those big guys over there. I guess this is the tiny stuff. Oh, where'd you go?
Right here.
That thing is loud. What, do you really like this one or something?
I just like hearing it start up. Sounds nice. Nice.
It's got some big speakers on it. I don't know. I'd rather get something, you know, I mean, I wouldn't mind having something like this on the farm. It's just, what would we use it for?
No idea.
You know, well, I mean, it'd be pretty cool to have something like that, but that's way out of our league.
Yeah.
And then it looks like they got a 6405. What are you in? Oh, the 1630?
Mm-hmm.
You know how much horsepower this thing's got?
Yes, sir.
60.
60 horsepower.
60 horsepower in this little thing.
Nice.
It's got skinnies on it. I do like this John Deere 710. Pretty nice. And then, of course, you remember the Farmall that we had.
Of course.
And then they have the limited edition.
Nice.
There's their specialty edition right here. Custom paint job and all. 560 diesel. I think 57 or 60 horsepower. all brand new belts and whatnot. They don't run this thing much. And then you got this, the Kramer KL200 with twins on it. This thing's got 15 horsepower from what the dealer guy was telling me. So, not a lot. Now, I heard this thing is off limits, apparently. You're allowed to sit in it, but no starting it up, is what they said.
Okay, let's take a look. Oh my god.
You know what? I'm gonna try to sweet talk some people real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Only 2 seconds. Oh, damn. Must feature.
Alright, thank you. Here, hop on out. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This thing is so freaking bright.
Dude, you can line up a good 2 football fields just with this guy right here.
Oh,
Wait, what's your name, Big Bud? Big Bud.
yeah. Freaking 1100 horsepower motor in this thing. Custom
Oh
paint job. These things are usually white, from what I hear. And I only hear that they're out in the Midwest on Welker's farm. They were custom built for that land, and I can't believe that there's one here.
that's nuts.
Heck, gosh, could you imagine this kind of horsepower on our land?
That'd be more than I know to deal with.
Oh, you're telling me. So this tractor came from Russia.
Oh my god. This looks like something Russian made, for sure.
Well, it's got a 3-point linkage on it. 4 hydraulics and a return line. It's a basic stuff, basic hydraulic work. Now this thing, 4440. It's a forestry tractor. Was it this tractor that they were telling me about? No, they said there was a cool one that had beacons on it. Here, turn on the beacons on this one.
But
I guess this wasn't it. I don't know. There was a tractor that had beacons. Like it was a very unique style beacon. I want to see the inside of this thing. It's a little different than the 4755. Yeah, this is a 4955. This is the same one that we got on the farm. But this has got front end, duals, PT on the front, 3-point in the front. So mower and whatnot.
no, alright.
But they did say all these are for sale except for the Big Bud because the Big Bud is just a prototype. But they said that if we want, we can put anything on hold. And that would be our next tractor. If there's anything here that we like.
Yeah. Anything catching the eye of the ride, brother?
I don't know. I mean, I like this one a lot, but we should take a look around and see real quick. Tell me something what are you interested in?
Honestly, all of these guys are catching my eye. Bunch of beautiful and nice tractors I heard.
All of them are beautiful, is what you said?
Yes, but these are farm all with the candy red custom paint. Love it. Or
You
the
would
white version of it.
What's that?
Both of these guys right here.
Really? I mean, they don't got a lot of horse, man. I think this one's only got 60, this one's got 57.
True. But I don't know.
I'm not exactly sure yet. You know, he said don't worry about it, don't push it too much. He said we don't gotta make a decision, but if there's something that we want on hold, he said that he can gladly hold it for a year, and I'm thinking we could use that tractor, the Ford out there, as a trade-in offer for something possibly bigger. You know, I'd like something that's got a lot of horsepower or whatnot. He said that they've got some other limited edition stuff too, but I mean, reality, yeah, I got something catching my eye.
Let's see it. Which one?
Alice Chalmers.
True. Very true.
I like the orange on it. I love the exhaust pipe stack, but this thing's expensive. I mean, let me see how much something like this would cost. You know, something like this would cost $145,300. I said they'd be able to knock off the price with the trade-in just by a little bit, but even then, man, I don't know.
True.
I'd love something like this on the farm, though. This has got horsepower for days. What are you thinking?
Man, I don't know. Oh no. I do agree with you. I do agree with all the internationals here.
Yeah, with the Alice Chalmers, it's the only one that
Yeah.
seems to stand out.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know, but I do know one thing. We gotta get back to it and finish up that field.
Alrighty.
Well, that was pretty cool of the dealership to invite us out to that, their annual miniature tractor show.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I had a lot of fun. That was cool.
I'm surprised though that we were able to see Big Bud. I didn't think we'd be able to get to see that.
Yeah.
But
No, for
now's the
real.
time. We have September and October to plant wheat, and well, we have a lot of work to do. So Nika's gonna be cutting down some trees in order for us to get roughly about $1,600 more dollars, so I can pick up one of these. Um, I think the cedar costs 6 grand. I hope it does. Yeah, costs $6,000, which is perfect. Um, unless you got $6,200. So yeah, we can get the dual rib tires. But in reality, we're just gonna get two different planters. And even when Nico's not here, I can actually attach the other planter to the back of this one, and we'd still be good. So, yep, that's what he's gonna be doing is cutting down trees, just about two of them, just to get enough money, get another planter. I am going to be organizing the seed here because it needs to be organized, and because we're running low. That one's gonna go there. How much is in this one? So the rest of these are about 1,000. So this is lime. I'm actually gonna set this side by side. Perfect. And lime is not expensive at all. Lime is roughly about 350 bucks per bag. So all right, almost organized here. And I'm actually going to use this for this cedar over here. Perfect. I have no clue how much it holds, though. I do know these seaters hold a lot. What are you doing, Nico?
None.
None?
None. My balancing act is on point now. Shit.
What was that? Something about your balancing act. Alright, well, while you're cutting down the trees, I'm gonna start taking the Big John over and start finishing up the field.
Sounds good, bud.
It's gonna take me a while. Oh, and I need to keep track of the time here. Actually, our time is screwed up. There we go. Alright, looks like we're gonna get down to this cultivating, and after that we'll get back to you. It's not this hard. It's right here. Okay. Now we just find a spot to put it.
We anchor in?
I think so. Yeah. Alright, let's go see how much this is gonna be worth.
Yeah, fuck, for real.
Not a lot. Well, you know what? It's gonna be a lot. I just do know that the tractor's gonna have a hard time getting up this hill.
I mean, we're cruising at a nice 18 right now. Now it's slowly.
Yeah, there goes the there goes the persistence. What you down to now?
14.
Ooh.
That's holding up nice. 13. 12.
As you were saying.
11, 10.
It's losing speed like it's
9,
losing health.
8, 9, 10. 9.
Yeah, there you go. You're over the crest.
12. There we go. We're running on 4 high right now.
Come on, little Ford.
Back at 19 miles an hour.
Some good camera angles here. Oh, you're gonna have to swing that trailer wide, my guy. Okay, so we sold that load of wood. That was a pain in the rear end to get it over there. And we got it for 8 grand, and then I got the cedar. So this will be for your tractor. There you go.
Yeah, hold on, I'm coming. I'm sorry.
Oh, what are you doing? We're at work. I need to pick us up some more lime bags. I want to grab us 4 lime bags, because God knows we're going to use a lot of it. We don't need seed. Oh boy. We don't need stones. Who the heck needs a bag of friggin' stones? Wait. Where'd you? Oh, there you are. Help me load up the trailer.
Yeah.
No. crap.
Hopper is too heavy.
Oh, we need a friggin' forklift. Hold on. I'll go talk to the dealer guy and see what they can do.
But
Alright. The field is done. It's near the end of the day. Just get around here, grab this tractor, and put it back. And, yeah. We're gonna go ahead fast forward to tomorrow. We're gonna fill up the planters, and we're going to start planting, some wheat. So, yeah, let me get back to you on that. Ooh, my, slipped in a little bit. Alright, well, it's 9 o'clock. And we've got a field to start planting. So we're gonna fire this thing up. I'm gonna lower this, lower that seeder. So far, it seems like all systems are running. Perfect. Now all I've got to do is basically keep this tire in some decent form of line, and we'll see how this goes. But this is quite interesting. Very wide. Thank goodness. And I'm not going through a lot of wheat. It's also another good thing too. So hopefully I'll actually be able to get majority of the field done before I need to refill these, and then our next latest and greatest purchase is going to end up being a lot of fertilizer, a lot of lime, probably do some solid or liquid, but we'll stick with the liquid for now. So a lot of liquid fertilizer, a lot of lime, hopefully a bigger lime spreader. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, it's gonna be good. So yeah, seed, lime, fertilizer, and then looking at some new equipment, because we saw the tractors that Nico and I were really looking at, actually kind of interested in, but they didn't have it, but they had it in catalog. It's this latest and greatest thing. It's supposed to come out in a couple years from what I've heard, and I would like to pick one up showroom floor, but it is a new combine. It's a New Holland, but it's not available yet, so we'll take a look and we'll see, and hopefully it'll work out pretty good. But hopefully this will be enough wheat to satisfy some people. So I'll see when I get to near the end here. And now we start the lovely process of fertilizing. So we're just gonna go ahead and turn on the sprayer. And I love to see how it is extremely dark and hard to see, but we're going to spray anyways, and we'll make do with that. So let's see if we can make it a time lapse. That field is fertilized. Let's see here. It's gonna fully load. There's a gap up there I don't like. But I've gone over here and there's nothing there, so this is completely done. This should be very bright green as it is. And we should see this is fertilized. Hopefully. Well, it kind of is. No, this doesn't mean that it needs to be plowed. Obviously, we plowed it. Y'all saw that. These are the stones. And we need a rock picker to go through here and collect all these rocks and either sell them or use them for something else. So, there's that little strip there, and we almost ran out of spray, but it stopped registering throughout all that entirety of the patch. That's probably due to the fact of some mowing or something. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it just won't register. But we are completely out, and that means no more fertilizer. We have like no spare left over, so now we're just gonna have to wait. Oh, there's the other plow. Okay. Or sorry, the cultivator. So I'm going to actually, we're going to put this tractor on lockdown. Kill this tractor, grab this one. 4955. Drive it over here. We're gonna pick up the trailer and we're gonna set it up. And then get that bison ready. So my phone is going off. I'm not sure where I'm gonna set this up yet, but I do know with our wheat density, hopefully it ends up being good. We can put it right up here and the combine should be just fine. Alrighty. Well, I'll see y'all back when it's time to harvest, and hopefully Nico will be with us. So see you on the second. Okay, well we're back. The wheat fields are looking good.
Wait.
I think I'm about to get a snap from Nico. Oh, okay. I know why. It's because the tent, it lowered the elevation. Here, you go
Oh.
right there. Yeah, wait.
Oh, that makes sense.
No? Scoot up just a little bit? There it is. Yeah, okay.
I'll do the combine.
They'll do the combine? Alright, so go ahead, fire it up. It's our brand new combine. We haven't worked it yet. Um, we might as well. I don't know if it's gonna make straw paths or not. I mean, after all this money, we might be able to get a baler. And
Right.
we could do that, but again, I don't know, because the price right now for wheat is not the best at all. Yeah, it is really, really, really bad right now, but screw it. Just make sure you disable straw swath. Or do you want me to come and fix that?
I'll let you do that because I have no idea how.
Uh, we're gonna expand that reel out. There we go. All right, there you go.
Cool. She's ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, she's ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna hop into Big John, and I'll be right beside you.
Fantastic. Let's do this thing.
All right, you're good. You can start going. No, keep your pipe out. And keep moving. What is up with our old equipment not wanting to run right?
What happened?
No, it's just the equipment moving so slow and whatnot.
Oh, yes.
That thing should be moving at least at 6 miles an hour.
Yeah. But it's just like you said, we might be just moving up.
Yeah, it is moving up a hill.
Do you want to push?
That would be awesome. Come here, give me a push. That would be great. Keep pushing.
Yeah, hold
I never said
Yeah.
stop.
on. I never.
You've gotten me going an extra mile an hour.
So we're cruising at 3?
3,
3!
4, 3.
Wait, got an idea. We'll back it out.
Oh no. I'm puckering right now. My tractor rear end is gonna feel violated.
Ugh.
I'm going a whopping 3 miles an hour. Oh, here we go. Now we're going
There we go.
7,
Nice.
8. No, why'd you stop? Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going,
Oh,
keep
my
going.
bad, my bad, my bad.
We were going 8 miles an hour, 12 miles an hour. We were going 8 miles an hour.
Oh my god.
This is so fast. This thing's only rated for
What percentage
6.
are you at right now?
56, we've still got this. 7, oh no!
No!
And we're back down to 2.
No!
I feel so good about myself.
This
This,
is fucking fantastic.
this thing is like an ant. It's just so
It's
slow.
just marching its way through the fields.
And just, yeah, I mean, it's never gonna stop, but it's just slow. We're only going 3 miles an hour. We might need the kick in the butt again. I'm glad I have no mirrors. I just drive. Oh no.
I'm coming!
3 miles an hour again.
No!
It's not helping me no more.
Why isn't no helping? This is same, isn't it?
Hold on.
I'm coming.
Yeah, at least we can go a lot longer this one than we did the freaking
The other ones we had.
the potatoes, because you have to stop every single time. With this one, you can offload on the go and like never stop, so you don't lose all that time.
Yeah.
Now, whatever you do, don't cut me off again. But I'm at 92%. I would really like a trailer right about now.
Hold on, I had to jump in when I was having you push.
97%, 98, 99.
100.
I'm at 100%.
Okay, I'm on my way. Are we even making it in?
I don't know, is it filling up the trailer?
Yeah, okay, we're at 100.
We're at 100?
Yep.
This is gonna be a problem. Wait, where are you going with the trailer?
I'm going to go dump it.
Where do you plan on dumping that?
At the co-op?
Do you know where the co-op is?
Nope. You're the one who has it bookmarked.
Yeah, I have it booked for. Keep harvesting. It shouldn't take me too long. And if you get full, I'll be around to relieve you again. Well, I mean, it's a good thing that the yield is high and that it's getting that full.
I'm seriously. Oh my god.
Alright, I'm offloading.
Hold on. Like halfway through this field, it went back down to 2 miles an hour, and I'm going down.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna have to redo that again. Holy cow, that's some good money right there. Ho 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 ho. I'm coming, hold on, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. What?
I just opened up the video you sent me.
What one's the video of?
Hey! Look! It's wetty! It's pretty!
Okay. Well, viewers, we're gonna get back to you once majority of this field is harvested, and yeah, so once this field is harvested, I believe that'll be the end of the episode. We might do a little bit of construction, like adding silos, and then we'll talk about what is going to be in the next episode. So we'll catch you later. Well, we're almost done with harvesting. Unfortunately, Nico had to dip out to go do some stuff. I will say we are going to be recording a Christmas Day special, so be prepared to see that. This is going up Christmas Eve, so yeah, be prepared to see that tomorrow. Right now it is August, and we are just about done. Fortunately, this little combine had a heck of a time trying to get up and down this really big hill, so hopefully that next plot of land over there is going to be a little bit easier on it, but then again, of course, that's going to be a whole separate field, so we could do 2 different grains at once, or just one really big field of soybeans, and we'll see what happens from there. So we're going to offload this. And of course, we also did save up, and we purchased a silo. So I'm super happy about that. So we can hold a little bit in there, nothing too crazy, nothing too much. We're gonna go ahead and park this thing up. This thing got pretty dirty pretty quick. There's some spare stuff over here that I'm not too worried about. Luckily that these 2 seeders are direct seed, so no cultivating required, which I am thrilled about, but I'm going to have to lime the field again. Woohoo, barely made the cut, 95%. So I am going to have to lime the field again, and for maximum yield as well as fertilize. Because if y'all remember last time, I limed that bottom part, but this top part, I never limed. So we're going to do that, and we're going to see how that goes. But let's go ahead and drop this in here. So it's about what, 7, 6, 7, 9. Ooh, almost 34,000 liters of weed. So this is going to be not too bad. Actually, I'm going to have to... Let's take a look. Yeah, 1284. What is it? 1307 in January. So it is January. So let's hop on over. Start selling this stuff. And we'll be able to get... Either I'm thinking sell the sprayer that we have, get something a bit larger of a sprayer, but that tank, you know, that tank holds 1,000. I'm gonna need, if it's gonna be larger, I'm definitely gonna need something that can do larger, and that won't go through as much. Or we leave it at that, and we'll just spray the herbicide. Which in reality, I didn't really mess much with weed, so I'm gonna have to. Here, I'll pull over real quick to figure that one out. Not any of this stuff. Let's see, there's 3 methods: using a weeder, using a hoe, or spraying herbicide with sprayer. So that's obviously the plan that we want to do. The hoe, you're able to remove small and larger weeds, while with the sprayer, even the largest weeds can be removed, but there might be some weeds left standing only when you start spraying the weeds have fully grown. I don't know if it'll kill them right off the bat. So, I mean, we could also easily go with a roller. So, basically, we're going to have to stone pick, weed. We'd get all the stones out. And then we'd, you know, roll after we sow in the soybeans. So, the next crop that we're going to be doing is doing soybeans. Oh, it is mighty hazy out. But this is going to turn us a good profit. So let's just see how much we can get with this, and then times that by whatever that we have, and we'll try to do a calculation on what we're supposed to earn. And then we're going to go to soybeans, hopefully right after that, and we're going to try to get the stones out, but I'll have to talk to Nico whether or not he wants to go stone picking or just say screw it, and we'll just keep up with maintenance and repairs on the equipment. You know, and the stones do actually wear down the equipment a bit bigger, but the weeds are definitely a problem, and we're going to have to get herbicide no matter what. So, I'm not exactly sure. But I do know this will be the first time in a while we actually make money. Instead of doing trees because they're driving us crazy, and instead of doing potatoes because that was ridiculous, that was enough to get us this equipment, we will finally be making some decent money. $10,000, not too bad. I am a lot happier with that. And since we're up here, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some herbicide, because luckily I am freshly all out of fertilizer, so I'm super, you know, grateful that that actually worked out itself. So let's go to a liftable one, because I don't feel like using the forklift for anything. Liquid fertilizer. Yeah, we'll stick with the sprayer that we have. I'll buy 2 of these. And herbicide. I'll buy 2 of these as well. And they're gonna fit. I'll make them fit. There's one. There's two. Hold on, let me scoot these over, whatever I can. That's not working out in my favor at all, is it now? I think I might be able to fit the third one in here. Not sure yet. But this is a herbicide thing right here. Okay, perfect. I can only fit 3, but that's okay. But yeah, I'm going to leave all this stuff right here next to the sprayer. And I'll worry about taking it out and whatnot. And I really hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I know it's long, I know it's a bit on the slower side of things, but I do know next episode will hopefully be out before the new year. But, you know, I just want to say, you know, Merry Christmas to everybody. Be on the lookout for the Christmas Day special. It should be coming around 11 o'clock. You know, or I'll try to have it out by at least 3, you know, Pacific Standard Time, so that'll be 6 o'clock for you East Coast. But Dish, thank you so much for everybody. The support means a lot. It all means very much to me. So I hope to see y'all guys again next time. Bye.